Hello! Welcome back to Red Ted Art. I'll keep it very brief. Today we're making some paper baubles, some that I've made before to be fair, but I love to revisit old crafts because I know some of you will have missed some of the old videos. So come on, let's take a look and see how these paper ornaments are made. So we're going to be using pretty Christmas paper. We have a nice little pad with lots of different designs. Of course you can use plain papers, but I think buying some nice Christmas pattern paper is really good for this time of year. As before, or mentioned before, I've linked down below all the things you need from an Amazon shop. There's some nice Christmas patterned origami paper there that you might want to check out. But you know, really just have a look around and see what you can find. Now you need to cut out 8 circles. As you saw, I used this is just some elastic, but it's a nice shape and it's a nice size, so a small glass could work really well. And I'm going to cut out 2 circles at a time just to save a little bit on time and get it done a little bit quicker. I love these paper baubles, and as you know, if you know my channel and my website, I do lots of variations on these because they're so simple and so fun, and I think they look really amazing. So now we've got 8 of these different designs. I think they look really good. Now you need to fold them in half. Now with these patterns, it doesn't really matter which way up you fold it. But if you've got one of these patterns, you might want to choose, do you want the bauble to be hanging this way or do you want the bauble to be hanging that way? I want the pattern to run across, so fold it that way. Again, I mean, if you get it in inverted commas wrong, it really doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong. It's really just, you know, having a little think about your pattern. I'm going to actually alternate them. I'm going to have a look at I want the blues away from each other. So I'm going to put them in the order that I want the bauble to look in a minute. But it doesn't matter. It's really just, you know, doing what you fancy. And there's no right or wrong. They will look nice anyway. So I have them all folded in half. It doesn't have to be 8, it can be less, it can be 6, it can be 10. Personally, I just think 8's a nice number. And then you take your glue stick, add a little bit of glue on one side, take the next one along, put it in place, glue, next one, and so on. So yes, if you're tuning in, this is part of the Ornaments 101 12 Weeks of Christmas series, where my friend Susie and I are sharing weekly videos on a special theme. So this week it's pretty paper, showing you how to make different types of ornaments to enjoy this Christmas. And this one actually, I think it might be one of my ebooks. So again, I can link that as well if you're interested in the ebook. I love this craft because it's so simple. And there's so many variations on it. It's great for all ages. Really cute. Okay, so look, you can already see your bauble emerging. Doesn't that look amazing? So now just put it flat on your surface, and now you will need some baker's twine or some ribbon. I already put on some beads, mainly because they're a bit fiddly to get on, and I thought if I do them before the video, it'll make it a bit smoother for you to watch. So I'm going to put some little knots at the bottom. Pull the beads down, and then you will need, let's see, a little loop at the top for hanging. Let's say about this long. Cut this. I'm going to tie a little knot at the top, so I want the knot to go from here to here. Maybe make it a bit looser. Let's see, does that fit? I think that fits, and it's got a nice loop for hanging. Trim this a little bit. Okay, now you need lots of glue, especially in the center, because that's where your baker's twine will sit. I love baker's twine, it's so pretty. It's relatively inexpensive because you get quite a big sort of ream of it, and we use it on so many different crafts. And then push that in, close that, make sure it's in the center, and you have your first paper bauble finished. So, I hope you like those paper baubles. They really are super easy, and once you've got the hang of them, there's so many different designs and patterns that you can make. And if you're familiar with Redhead art, you'll know that I've turned those paper baubles into all sorts of other designs as well. So there's a snowman, there's a Rudolph, there's a really lovely paper unicorn bauble. So there's lots and lots of things you can make, and sometimes I think it's great to come back to basics and just look at how to make it again. So as per usual, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, but above all, keep watching, keep making, and I'd love to see you again soon. Take care. Bye. Thank you.